Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever felt like a brand just gets you? Like it's more than just what they sell? It's like they have a personality, right? A character you can connect with. Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain on exactly how they do that. It's a fascinating psychological framework, and we're diving right in.
I mean, really think about it. Why is it that when you see a Nike ad, you feel this rush, this I can do anything vibe, but then you see a Dove commercial, and it's all about feeling good, feeling whole? Is that just a coincidence? No way. It is 100% by design. It's all part of a powerful framework that gives these brands a real human personality. All right, here's the game plan. We'll kick things off with what a brand archetype actually is. Then we'll jump into the four main groups: the quest for paradise, leaving a legacy, connection and community, and finally structure and control. And at the end, we'll tie it all together to show you why this stuff really matters.
Okay, so the big secret here? It's something called a brand archetype. And honestly, it's not some crazy new idea. These are character types that are, well, they're baked into our DNA. Think about the heroes, the wise old mentors, the rebels you see in every story, every movie, every myth since the dawn of time. Brands tap into these universal characters to give themselves a personality we instantly recognize and connect with on a gut level.
Okay, let's get into our first group. These three archetypes are all about the quest for paradise. They're all about seeking fulfillment and a kind of enlightenment. Think of them as the dreamers of the brand world.
First up, we have the innocent. You know this one. Its whole goal is just happiness. Pure, simple, uncomplicated joy. It's optimistic, it's wholesome. Coca-Cola is the classic example, right? All about sharing a moment of happiness. And Dove, with its message of pure, simple beauty. These brands want to make you feel safe and good about the world.
All right, next is the explorer. This archetype is all about breaking free, getting out there, and discovering what's on the other side of the hill. It's for the independent, adventurous spirit in all of us. You see it so clearly with brands like Jeep or the North Face. They aren't selling you a car or a jacket. They're selling you the freedom to go anywhere and do anything.
And wrapping up this first group, we have the sage. The sage is your source of truth and wisdom. Its main goal is to help you understand the world better. These are the brands we trust for knowledge. I mean, what's the first thing you do when you have a question? You Google it, right? Or think about the BBC. We go to them because we believe they have the facts. Their whole brand is built on being the insightful, trustworthy guide.
So if our first group was about finding paradise, this next group is all about building it. These are the archetypes focused on leaving a legacy, on really making an impact on the world. They're the doers.
And kicking off this group is one you'll recognize instantly: the hero. The hero is all about rising to the challenge, overcoming obstacles, and proving what you're made of. Nike is the ultimate hero brand. Just do it is a call to action, to be courageous, to win. Even a brand like FedEx has that hero DNA, promising to conquer the world's logistics to get your package there no matter what. They make us want to be better.
Then you've got the outlaw, the rebel. This archetype doesn't just want to change things, it wants to tear down the old system and start a revolution. They're the rule breakers. Harley-Davidson is the perfect example. It's not just a motorcycle, it's a symbol of rebellion, of living by your own rules. These brands speak to that little part of all of us that wants to stick it to the man.
And the last one in this group is the magician. This archetype is truly special. It's all about transformation, about making dreams come true. Think about it. Disney literally takes you to a magic kingdom. And what about Apple or Tesla? They take incredibly complex technology and present it as something that just works. It's like magic. They make the impossible feel possible.
Okay, moving on to our third group. These archetypes are all about something we all crave deep down: connection and community. They're focused on building relationships and making us feel like we belong.
First up is the everyman, or the regular guy or gal. This archetype is just normal, and that's its superpower. It's relatable, down-to-earth, and totally approachable. Think about IKEA or Home Depot. There's no fancy stuff, no pretense. They're just here to help you get things done, making you feel like, yeah, these are my people. I belong here.
Next, we have the lover, and this isn't just about romance, it's about intimacy, passion, and indulging the senses. This archetype wants to make you feel special, beautiful, and desired. You see this in the luxurious elegance of a brand like Chanel or the sensual appeal of Victoria's Secret. It's all about creating an experience that connects on a deep, passionate level.
And then there's the caregiver. The motivation here is simple: to protect and care for others. It's nurturing, selfless, and compassionate.
Johnson & Johnson is a fantastic example. Their whole brand is built around taking care of your family. And Volvo? For decades, their #1 message has been safety. These brands make us feel protected, secure, and looked after.
All right, we're on to our fourth and final group. These archetypes are all about bringing order to chaos. They're motivated by a need for structure and control. They're the leaders, the builders, the ones who create stability in the world. Let's start with the creator. This one is all about imagination and innovation. The creator's biggest fear is mediocrity. They have to make something new, something of lasting value. Lego is a perfect creator brand. It literally gives you the building blocks of imagination. Same with Adobe, which gives you the tools to bring your creative vision to life. They appeal to that artist inside every one of us.
Next is the ruler. This archetype is all about control, power, and leadership. The ruler promises stability and excellence. They aren't just part of the market, they are the market. Think Microsoft, the operating system that powers so much of the business world, or Rolex, the ultimate symbol of success and authority. These brands say, we are in charge, and you can count on us for quality.
And last but certainly not least, we have the jester. This archetype's main mission in life is just to have fun and bring a little joy to the world. They're playful, irreverent, and they don't take themselves too seriously. You see this with Ben & Jerry's and their wacky flavor names, or MailChimp's funny, lighthearted marketing. They're a great reminder to lighten up and just enjoy the moment.
So after all that, what's the big takeaway? Why does this even matter? Well, look at the difference here. A brand without an archetype, it's kind of a nobody. It's generic, all over the place, and honestly, pretty forgettable. But a brand that commits to an archetype, now that's a brand that's focused. It's resonant. It feels like a real person you can actually connect with. It feels human.
That's really the heart of it. Archetypes are what give a brand a soul. It's the magic ingredient that turns a company that sells stuff into a character in our lives. A character we can understand, we can root for, maybe even love. That is the fundamental difference between just making a sale and building a genuine, lasting relationship.
So I want to leave you with this thought. Now that you know the secret, think about your favorite brands. Which archetype are they? A hero? A jester? An explorer? I guarantee once you start looking, you're going to see these personalities absolutely everywhere.